All right, follow up to the SYLO challenge. If you're returning and you followed steps 1 and 2, those should be complete. And this trade is working out really nicely. So if you could stop, drop in, and hit that like button here for me and leave me a quick comment. Let me know how this is going for you. I would appreciate you helping out the algo. And if you're new to this, go to my previous SYLO video that I just made a few days ago before all of this price action happened. I'm trying to help people practice just with a little bit of their Pokemon card money. Practice buying and selling with a small bit so that you can get prepared for the big game, and inviting people to come say, hey, look, this is what we're doing over on the 2 higher tiers on the Patreon community, but on a bigger scale, a lot more coins, a lot more live action. I think VIPs have access to me like 10 hours a week, stuff like that, on live calls with videos, like face to face, like video to video face, speaking voice to voice, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, this is how it's going. So step 1, it's complete. At the time of the video, the idea was the 1 hour 200 EMA was going to be your bounce point, because a lot of altcoins are doing that, and it was sitting at it. So I recommended a market buy at that time, and then I recommended putting limit sells exactly in. So see how this is here from the last video. These have already been hit, and had somebody, had you followed that at that point, it would have been a 25% profit. Nice. I mean, that's a big trade. I mean, how long did this take, right? Till it hit it. I mean, it hit it way faster than I thought, actually. It's less than 2 days. It doesn't always work out that way. This one is working out really nicely so far. Now, step 3 was buy back around the 400, 200 EMA, which is why I'm making this video. It's hitting it right now. So I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart, just as planned. Oddly enough, it actually is hitting that. See this orange line here? And I actually have it drawn in too, so I can change time frames. But it hit it perfectly, and it's starting to bounce. So if you haven't gotten back in this, it's still close enough. You're not very far away from it. It's a 1.5% away. This is still good to follow the plan for a market buy to get back in for step number 3. And then step 4 would be a reminder, is this box here, put in 5 different sell orders for roughly those amounts. And if you want to guess that, hey, you know what? I think the next pop of SYLO will only go this high up to this wick here, which is not a bad guess. So I want to make a 6-step plan. I want to move step 4 here. I want to change these numbers, which actually, let's try it. Let's make this a 6-step, because this is going faster. So let's do this live right here, right now. So actually, yeah, this is a good idea. Let's make this a 6-step plan. And the more this happens, the more profit you get. The more chances to buy and sell equals more profit, right? So let's make it 6 steps. So I will say step 6 over here. So step 6. And step 4. So box number 2, make this a different color. What color should we do? Orange. All right. Actually, let's make this blue. And we'll make a box here. Hey, Aria. We'll make a box right there. And you can see the sell box is both resistance area and support area, which means it, like, this might be a stopping point for it, and this might be a good step number 4. So let's make this box blue. And let's put in some levels there. Well, I'm running out of colors. I got too many steps. Let's make this green, I guess. All right, and I'm just going to move this over and literally go like this. Use the top, 0.00631. Between the top and the middle, actually, let me get the exact amount. 0.00630, so 630 to 610 is 20, so 15. So let's just skip by 5s. So let's just make this 30. So we'll skip by 5s. 0.00625, which should be above 625, then should be 620 in the middle. Yeah, here we go. So 620. So again, you can see these numbers here. I'm just skipping by fives. 0.00615 for 5 total. 0.00610. And 610 should align with the bottom of that box. See, 610. Boom. And step 5 would be again, buy back around the 1 hour 200 EMA, and then I'll be to be announced. And once that happens, I'll probably make the next video. So step 3 is done. And this is moving really fast. So that's what's going on right now. So it's following the plan. And again, when you make a plan, they don't always work out like this. And sometimes, you know, if we hit all 6 and it works the plan perfectly, I would actually be kind of surprised. But this is how you trade. You make a plan, you do it, and if it doesn't work, then you learn how to bail, you learn how to get out, you set your stops, and you try it again, you make a new plan. But as of now, you just follow the plan until it doesn't work, and when it doesn't work, and it'll probably happen before we get to step 6. So please, like, you know, like, don't come and say, oh, your 6 steps didn't happen. Yeah, I actually kind of expect them not to happen exactly as perfectly. But sometimes you can just, you roll until it doesn't work. This is all you're doing. You do it until it doesn't work. Don't go for a home run. Don't try to kick, you know, a goal from, you know, really far away. Like, just go for the small plays and do it till it doesn't work. And that's what we're practicing here. So, but as of now, it's looking pretty nice. And I'm glad to have been able to make this video for you and the last one. So keep following. And if you didn't do step 1, this is a good time. You can start on step 3, as long as it's an odd number, right? And technically, if you already hold SYLO and you missed this one, you could just put in some sell orders here to look at buyback. If you're already a SYLO holder, you could jump in on step number 4 too, as well. If you don't want to pick up any more, but you want to start like with a sell, you can start on step number 4 now that we're this far through. But that's what we got, and we'll follow up once these sell targets are hit, and most likely when it revisits the 1 hour, I'll try to get an alert to everybody so you know what I'm doing for my higher tiers on Patreon on this scale right here. We'll see you later.